The best leaders that I've ever met look outside their own professions for instruction and cues on how to solve problems or think about being a leader. One of the things that I know about policing is it's kind of a closed culture. It's kind of a closed society. Like you go to a policing conference and all the speakers are like chiefs, former chiefs, person from another kind of law enforcement agency who came to talk to us. When was the last time, you went to a policing conference and you had the owner of the best restaurant in the world come and speak to you about service? When was the last time you had somebody who, et cetera, you get the point I'm getting at. One of the ways I've learned everything that I've learned is by talking to people outside of my own category. And the reason is because I don't understand their business, so I can't get hung up in whether I agree or disagree with how they're making the business problem. But human problems are the same everywhere. And I'll give you an example of an extreme version that I actually did. I hosted a leadership summit. I did an experiment. And I invited 3 parties to my leadership summit. I invited the top leaders from a high fashion brand. I invited the top leaders from an American manufacturing brand, like blue collar manufacturing. And by the way, the other brand was a French fashion brand, an American blue collar manufacturing brand, and top leaders from a military organization. And none of them could relate to each other's business because they fundamentally didn't understand each other's businesses. They had no experience in each other's business. The only thing we could talk about was people and culture because it's the only thing we had in common. And the summit was unbelievable because everybody was open-minded to how other people solved similar human problems, like personality disputes or young generation or morale issues. And they got to hear how different people were solving the same problems. They were able to steal from each other. And it was fantastic. When we talk to cops, the only points of view we're getting is the point of view of a cop. We have to be open-minded to look outside of our own industry, our own profession, to learn how other people are solving our problems, and we can steal the way they're doing it, and it brings new innovative thought to our profession. There's very, 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 very few new and innovative ideas. Most of them are stolen from other people in other places. Do the same.